Glastonbury Festival 2022 has finally kicked off, with festival-goers returning to Worthy Farm on Wednesday as they gear up to watch their favourite artists perform in the summer sun. It's the first time in 3 years that the music festival has returned, following cancellations due to the coronavirus pandemic. The jam-packed 5-day event will welcome the likes of Billie Eilish, Sir Paul McCartney, Kendrick Lamar and Diana Ross to headline the stage this year. Other acts across the rest of the week will include Sam Fender, The Libertines, Sugar Babes, Fatboy Slim, and Wolf Alice. Those who are watching from home can tune in and catch coverage of the music festival on the BBC, to get their fix. With festival season in full swing, we take a look back at the most unforgettable Glastonbury scandals. Adele burps into mic and swears at fans. Superstar Adele burped on stage and couldn't stop swearing during her 2016 performance. Despite having stern words from the BBC about her bad language, she just couldn't help herself when it came down to it. The songstress managed to swear a whopping 33 times throughout her 90-minute headline set. She couldn't even get through her first song, Hello, without stopping to tell the crowd you are f***ing amazing. Not only that, but she also accidentally burped in the face of a young fan as they took a selfie on stage and blamed a dirty burger. Oasis Noel Gallagher slams Jay-Z. It was certainly a surprise when hip-hop artist Jay-Z was announced as headliner in 2008. And it definitely wasn't something Oasis founder Noel Gallagher was happy with. The High-Flying Birds frontman grumbled, "I'm not having hip-hop at Glastonbury. It's wrong." Needless to say, drug dealer turned international music mogul Jay-Z didn't give a hoot and came up with a sassy way to really stick the knife in. Kanye West's chaotic subtitles. The BBC did its best to keep on top of the lyrics to Kanye's All Day and make them as PG as possible. Alterations such as Mother Ducker had viewers at home in stitches before the channel ran out of ideas and simply wrote, "He raps." There was more drama in Kanye's hotly anticipated performance as he was interrupted by comedian-turned-prankster Lee Nelson. Nelson ran onto the Pyramid stage mid-song, before being swiftly bundled off by Kanye's security team. Taking to Twitter after the event, Nelson tweeted, "That was for you, Taylor Swift." Kanye famously interrupted Taylor on stage at the Video Music Awards in 2009 when he disagreed with her win. The Smiths' Stage Invasion. The band were performing back in 1984 when fans swarmed and climbed onto the Pyramid stage. There was already controversy with the crowd who claimed indie rockers were too heavy for the festival. It made history as the first time any performer had been invaded on the iconic stage. Victoria Beckham's private helicopter arrival. A muddy field is hardly VB's scene, but she made it her own by arriving in a private helicopter. Determined not to lower herself to wellies, she wore skinny jeans, a printed blouse and ankle boots as she watched Ed Sheeran with husband David. While they looked loved up in the pictures, sources claimed they had a backstage bust-up at around 7:30 p.m. that had to be calmed by their son Brooklyn. Victoria wasn't happy about being left alone in the VIP area. She was hanging around on her own for ages with minder types, the insider told The Sun. Then David came back and Victoria had to go at him and they were separated for a period. It was really awkward. Brooklyn came over to try and keep the peace. He said to David, "Don't worry Dad, I'll get you a drink." He then ordered him a double gin and tonic. A source close to the couple insisted it was over in seconds and that they went on to have a great night. Shooting and drug overdose. In 1994, the legendary event hit a dark period when a man began firing into the crowd, hitting festival goers. The weekend also saw the festival's first ever death as the result of a drug overdose. A 23-year-old man died in the early hours of the same night. Poo explosion. Glastonbury took on its truly iconic status on the 90s, and this was the decade that saw festival-goers battling some of the most extreme weather. Back in 1998, the dance tent was flooded by 6 inches of mud, so organizers came up with the ingenious idea of sucking it up with a toilet truck. That proved to be a grave error. Instead of switching the setting to suck, the operators had the machine set to blow and the whole tent was covered in human poo. It was so gross that the tent had to be closed off for 24 hours while it was thoroughly disinfected. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at webcelebs@mirror.co.uk or call us direct at 0207 29 33 033.